So this is just kind of like a vlog, and the last vlog I did, which this is only my second one, a lot of people watched it. So maybe you guys want to know what's more up in my life right now. I haven't done one in a really long time. So I guess we'll just go ahead. So I basically wanted to talk to you guys about my foot. And I don't think I've ever posted anything about my foot happening. But I'll just show you, I guess, right now. So this is my foot right now. And it's in an air cast, and it's because of my ankle. On October 3rd of 2011, I injured my ankle cheerleading. I jumped off a cheerleading mat that was rolled up. I was goofing off, so it was kind of like a dumb move on my part. I ended up fracturing a piece of bone off completely, rupturing all the ligaments, and spraining my ankle. This was a problem because I had my cheerleading season as far as competition, it was going to start in literally 7 days. Our first competition was a week after I injured myself. I believe that's what it was. And so I was kind of mad. They initially put me in this air cast boot on crutches, said no weight bearing. That was for about a week, and then I was at school crutching around, and my school is a very large school. It has 1,600 kids in it, which for the town I live in, that's very large. So me and my friend were walking, or I was crutching and she was helping me, and she walked in front of me. Not like right in front of me, but she walked like in front of me, and someone came up and pushed me, and I fell on the foot with the air cast boot on, and like it hurt. So I caught myself. So then that was a Friday. I injured myself Monday. Oh, prior to that Saturday was my aunt's birthday. Sorry, my dog just groaned. It was not my aunt's birthday, my aunt's wedding. So I went to my aunt's wedding, not injured because it hadn't happened yet. Sunday I got home from the wedding. Monday I went to school and then cheer practice, and that's when I injured it. So it was Monday afternoon. Monday I went to the emergency room and they put the air cast on and they sent me off with the crutches and said go to a specialist. I then went to a specialist on Tuesday or Wednesday, and she was like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. Well, then I went to my doctor on Wednesday. So I saw the first specialist on Tuesday, then I went to this doctor on Wednesday, and this is like an ankle foot specialist doctor at a hospital that not a lot of people know about in my state. And, well, they do, but it's not the first place you'll go. So then I went there, and he said, let's keep the air cast on for as long as we can. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just walk. Well, then Friday is when I injured it. Like, Friday is when that person pushed me. I immediately went to the nurse. I called my mom and I said I need to go back to the doctor. She said okay. So she called the doctor, and the doctor brought me in, and he said we're gonna put a cast on it, like a fiberglass wrap cast. And I was like, no, I really don't want it. And he's like, you need it because I want to make sure that we can do this without injury. So we did it without without surgery. So then we had to wait 2 weeks. Sorry, I'm thinking. We had to wait 2 weeks to take that cast off. So I waited 2 weeks. I got it off. He said immediately. Went on an X-ray. Got another cast on. 2 weeks went by. X-ray. I got it off. X-ray, and then 2 weeks back on. So that had been to for 6 weeks. And that's what they usually put you in for a cast. So I was like, okay. So I was in a cast for 6 weeks. I got out. So at this time it was like mid-November. Right? I think so. And then he was like, okay, air cast boot. Was it on crutches? I can't remember if it was on crutches or, I think it was no weight bearing. So I had no weight bearing for 6 weeks. Now this means, like, the full, like, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I was in an air cast walkable. So I didn't have to use crutches. So I was done with crutches. So then, I went back to him 6 weeks later after I had been walking on the air cast boot for 6 weeks, and it was still in pain. So he put me in this wrap. It was like a shoe without the heel or the toe. And it went up to probably, I'm just going to use my other foot, went up to probably here. So it was like a little bit above my ankle. So I put that on for 6 weeks. And it ended up being 5 weeks because I was in so much pain because I re-injured it. The lovely dog sitting over there ran up my stairs, and he's not allowed upstairs. So I ran up after him and ended up putting my big toe and stretching it all the way back to my shin. So it popped again. So I went back to him 5 weeks later, and I said, I just re-injured it. And he said, okay, well, and by this time I was getting physical therapy. So he was like, okay, well, let's put you back in the air cast boot and give it 2 more weeks. Well, I was in physical therapy, and it was hurting like a mother. So by that time, I had gotten out of the brace, back into this air cast boot, and have been wearing it ever since. Now, I went to him about 2 weeks, like a week and a half after he told me to come. And so I went to him, and I said, I'm still in pain. And they didn't take an x-ray. They just wanted to talk surgery. And I was like, okay, I mean, I guess, whatever. And the big thing is that it was timing, because I was helping out with makeup at my school for a drama thing, and I wanted to finish that because it was a competition, and that doesn't end until March 24th, which is my birthday. And I was like, oh, I'll do it after comp, and he's like, I really don't want you to wait. And I was like, okay, so when do you want me to do it? And he said, I don't know, call when you figure out when you want to do it. So we call and we say, okay, when can you guys do it? And we call his secretary. And his secretary says either the 29th of February, which at that time was 2 weeks ago, or March 27th. And I said, okay, I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was like, you know what, I need my health. I need my foot. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it on the 29th of February and get it done. So today is the 27th of February, and I'm getting my surgery in 2 days. And if you are one of those people, I probably should put this at the beginning of the video, if you are one of those people who gets freaked out at things like blood and bones and stuff, don't listen to this part, because I'm going to describe what they're doing to my ankle. So they're making 2 incisions. They're making one where the piece of bone is floating around, so they're going to take that out. And then they're going to open up my foot and put go around that bone on the outside of your ankle. They're going to cut that open and drill 2 or 3, I'm not sure, or 1. I'm not sure how many he wants to put in. anchors, like mini anchors with strings at the end, and they're going to attach my ligament because my ligaments are pulling back instead of connecting. They're like pulling, so he wants to put them back. Ow, I just punched myself. Wow, that was an idiot move. Which is cool, I guess, but whatever. So that's what's happening with my foot, and it took me 10 minutes to tell you that. So that's what is happening with my life. I do have a boyfriend. His name is Nick, and we've been dating for like 3 months. It was 3 months on the 23rd. So it's been going good. We've known each other for 2 years before this, so it was kind of like inevitable, but I just saw him like 10 minutes ago because I wanted to see him before my surgery because I'm maybe going to see him tomorrow, but that's it. I don't really know when the next time I'm going to see him. Is he going to come after my surgery on Wednesday? Because he does have a car. But I won't know till tomorrow what time my surgery is at on Wednesday, either morning, afternoon, evening, depending on what they schedule me as. So I won't know till 10:30 to 2 tomorrow. So my mom was going to call. So what else? I want to show you my doggy. Want to see my doggy? We're done. Ready? You can see him. Hold on, my computer is registering. You probably can see like my whole living room right now. He's right there. Indy. He's sleeping. Say hi. Say hi. He's right there. So, that's my dog. And I hope you guys like this video. I mean, it wasn't really much, but it's a vlog, so. Hope you guys like it. Enjoy your Monday, your week. Bye.